Hello everyone, welcome to the session on GeniusChalk. Today's session we'll be discussing about Mixture and Alligation part 7. And today our focus will be on replacement based question of mixture. Alright, so let's start the session. So read the first question, then we will discuss the concept as well as the way to solve this question. A container contains 60 liters of milk. Fine, let's make a container. Let's say this is the container. It has, this is milk, and the quantity is 60 liters of milk. Now from this container, 6 liters of milk was taken out and replaced by water. So from here, 6 liters of milk we have taken out, and instead of that we are adding 6 liters of water, so that basically the total quantity which was 60 earlier, it will now also remain the same. The scenario is like this, that this was milk, this was water, and this was mixture. Milk was actually 60 liters, water was 0, so total mixture was 60. Now 6 liters of milk is taken out, so minus 6 of milk, and after that, that is milk is becoming 54, minus 6 of the mixture is also gone, that is total mixture is now left is 54. And afterwards, in the second step, we are adding 6 liters of water. So if we will add 6 liters, that means this total will remain, total is 60, and this is also 60. So this is the scenario at the first instance. Now for the second instance, it's saying this process was repeated further 2 times. Now again, now the important thing we have to notice here is, now we are having 54 liters of milk, 6 liters of water. Now we have a mixture. Originally we only had milk, original milk, pure milk. Now we are having a mixture. That means now whatever we'll draw, that will be taken out from the mixture. So what I am doing is, I am telling you the first and the basic method to solve this kind of problem. Then we will come to the shorter ways to solve this question. So now what I'll do is, I'll just make a line here and let's try to understand it more now. So this bucket has had, we can say, milk that was 60 liters, water 0, right, and mixture was 60. And after the first step, 6 liters milk was gone, 54 liters milk, 0 liters water, and 54 liters mixture is left. Second step, 6 liters water is added, so total milk is remaining same. It is 54, water is 6, and the total mixture is 60. This is the scenario we have, right? Afterwards, so this is our first step. I mean, this is the scenario after second step. Now this is further repeated 2 times. Okay, now you see 54 is milk and 6 is water. Now the point is that now we have a mixture to draw something from, right? 54 milk, 6 water. We are not having pure water and pure milk. It's a mixture. In this container, this is total 60, in that 54 milk and 6 water. So the concept is again the same concept which we have been discussing so far in all the sessions, that now these things are in mixture, like in this ratio, right? What is the ratio? 6 9 the 54, 6 into 9 is to 6 is to 1. That means 6 and 6 gets cancelled. That means I can say that the ratio of milk and water in the vessel is 9 is to 1. That means when I will take this mixture out, it will be again coming out in this ratio 9 is to 1 only. So now what is my next step? My next step is that we have to take this mixture out, okay, and this has to be repeated 2 times. So we know the concept. When we draw the mixture, whatever thing we draw, that will always be coming out in the same ratio, and whatever will be left, that will also be left in the same ratio. So what I can do here is, I'm writing here now, this is milk, this is water, 54 milk, 6 water. Okay, now I can erase this all. Now okay, this is all the steps we have done. So I'll eliminate everything. Now after the first step, we are here, that milk, water, mixture, 54 milk, 6 water, 60 mixture. Now this is already in this ratio 9:1. So if I draw milk out, this is 6 liters of milk. Okay, now 6 liters of milk. Now this was at the first step. Now I am doing the second step. So second step, it will be 6 liters of mixture will be coming out, because now I'm having milk as well as water, and their ratio is 54:6 is 9:1. So they will come out in this ratio. So milk will come out like 9 by total is 10, and I'm drawing 6 liters out. So this is the way in which milk will come out, right? Okay, now water will also come. This, the ratio is 1, total is 10. So 1 by 10 into 6. And from mixture, we are just drawing 6 liters. So it will be 6. So what is left now? You can check. It is 3, it is 5. 27 by 5, it is 54 minus 5.4. Right, if you subtract, it will be 48.6, and this is 3 by 5, this is 0.6, so this is 0.6, and so 6 minus 0.6 will be 5.4. So I can write that after this step, I'm having 6 minus 0.6, that is 5.4, and this 60 minus 6 is left. So this is the total, and now this is, see, 6 liter of mixture has come out, but it is given that it is replaced by same quantity of water. So I will be getting this 6 again. So that means overall will be 60 only, and you can check this, 60 minus 6 plus 6, right, 60. So this was 54 minus 5.4, this is 10.46, and you can subtract 54.0 minus 5. So 54 minus 5 directly 49 and 0.4, it will be, so 13 minus 5 is 8. So this is why this is 48.6, and this is, so 6 liter has come out, and in the next step 6 liter is gone. So basically you can see that when we have drawn this 6 liter out, because this is a step, so we are having total 54, and you can cross check, 5.4 plus 48.6 will be giving you 54. Now from here 6 liter of water is given, so 6 liter will be added here, 6 liter will be added here. Now what is the total quantity of milk? 48.6, and what is this? It is 11.4, and this is 60 again. Now you can check, 48 plus 12, it's 60, so 6 plus 4, 10. So total is absolutely correct. Now guys, this is the first step which is given over here, that this is happening after step number 1. Now the second step, again we have to take this mixture out, and you know what is the ratio right now. Check out the ratio. This is the first step in which we have replaced 6 liters of milk with 6 liters of water. Now again we have to do the same. So 48.6 and 11.4, what is the ratio? If you check out, it is into 4. 11 4s are 44, and 4 4s are 16, 11 4s are 44. So this is exactly 4:1. That means now when I'll draw the mixture out, that will come out in the ratio 4:1. As earlier, the ratio was 54 and 6, so the ratio was 9:1. Now the ratio is 48.6 and another is 11.4. So it will come out in the same ratio, that is 4:1. So now let's draw this mixture out. So this will be 4 by, total is 5. So 4 by 5 into 6 liters, and here also 1 by 5. This water is 1 by 5 into 6, and overall is 6 less. So this will be 0.8. 5 by 4 is 0.8. So it will be 0.8 into 6. So I can write here 4.86 because it was 0.8, like it was 4 by 5 into 6. So this is 0.8 into 6 is 0.8 into 6 is 4.8, right? Or you can solve the 24 by 5 also, it is 4.8. So 4.8 will be subtracted. What is left? I hope this is clear. 48.6. Now from 48.6, I am drawing 4 by 5. That is 0.8 into 6. So 0.8 into 6 is 6 is 48. So 4.8 less. So this is what I have drawn, and this is 6 by 5. So this is 1.2. So water, proportion of water will be 1.2, right? 1.2. So this is the scenario again. 54 is there, and this is 2, and this is 10. So this is 54. This must be 8, and this is 5, 7. So this is 43.8. So here also now this is the scenario, but it is given that we are replacing it with water also. So let's replace it with water also, right? So what is the quantity? It will be 60 again, right? And here it is 16.2, and this is 43.8. Just add. So this is 43.8. So this 43.74. This is the approximate answer, right? So this is called the basic method, which is taking more time, right? You can see that after every step you have to check the ratio, like what we have done. Again, I repeat, total initially it was 60, then 6 liter milk gone, 54, 6 liter water entered, afterwards 6 liter total mixture gone, 54 left. Then we have got this mixture out from milk, then similarly mixture out from this water also, right? So so this is what it is happening, and it is like this is milk and this is what it is asked, 43.8 approximately. This is my answer. So this is a basic method. Now let's come to the advanced method. So please remember all the replacement questions where some quantity is replaced with water or some any other liquid. So understand the scenario. If this is a vessel, right? Suppose there is X liter of pure liquid is there. Let's say X liter of milk is there. Now you are replacing Y liter of water. Say you are taking this Y liter of milk out and you are replacing it with Y liter of water. So always remember what is the total amount of milk left. Amount of milk left is, total was X and it is 1 minus Y by X to the power N. This N will be the number of times this operation is performed. Number of operations performed, okay. This Y will be the amount of liquid replaced and drawn, because its quantity will be same. If you are drawing Y liter of milk, then you have to give Y liter of water, which is the same in quantity, right? And X this is the pure liquid quantity, right? And this is quantity of milk left. So this is the scenario. This is the formula which you can use for all these type of questions. So now let's underline this formula and use it effectively for all the questions. So let's use it. So this is the formula, guys. Quantity of pure milk, pure liquid will be total pure milk into 1 minus y by x to the power n, right? Same thing which I have explained in that method, right? The same time, every time, y by x was coming out. So this same thing have been derived from the way which I have shown you earlier, right? So learn this formula for all these type of questions. So let's say here, what is the total? 60 liter of pure milk. So I can say that 60 into 1 minus 6 by 60, because 60 is the pure liquid, and this operation is happening further 2 times, that means total 3 times, and you can solve it now. So 60 into, this is 10 minus 1, 9 by 10 cube, so 9 by 10 into 9 by 10. Now you can solve it very easily. This is 999, 729 by 1000 into 60. So just solve this, 0, 0 cancel, 3. So 3 and okay, what we do is let it be 60 only, and let it be, it was 1000, so 1 0 cancel, let it be like this. So this is basically 6 into 7.29. So what is my approximate answer? It will be, see, 9 6 are 54. This will give you more accurate answer. So this is 4. Where is 4 present in any of the option? Only D option, which is having 4 at the last. So this is my answer. You can check further. 6 9 are 54, 12 plus 5 17, 1 42 plus 1 43. So this has to be my answer for this beautiful question. I hope the concept is clear, right? So this is my answer. Now what is the next way to solve? This is a basic formula. Next way is, it's come out. Next way to solve this question is ratio method. Now let's try. So this is, what is 6 by 60? Just check. It is 1 by 10. That means if original is 10, 1 liter I am taking out and 1 liter I am giving back. That means I can write the ratio that if I say pure liquid is in the ratio 10 and left, because it was 1 by 10, so 1 I am taking out and replacing, 10 was the pure, so 10 minus 1 is 9, and this is happening 3 times. So again 10 is to 9, again 10 is to 9. Why this 9? Because from 10 I am subtracting 1 and replacing it. So this is the amount of liquid left. 10 minus 1, the left will be 9. This is how I am using it. Now if you multiply all, because they are not cancelled in this cross manner, so this is 729. Now we can say that as per this ratio, 1000 was the pure liquid, and now we are left with 729. But question says that 1000 is not the pure liquid, it is 60. So 1000 value is 60. That means what is one value? 60 by 1000. It is saying how much milk is left now. So the milk which is left is 729. So 729 value will be 60 by 1000 into this. And if you remember, we have done the same for the last process as well. So this is, if you solve again, you will get 6 times the 54, option D as my answer. So ratio method is the best, right? So this is really important. Now let's solve some more questions based on the same. From 20 liters of milk, 4 liters is taken out, that is milk, and then replaced with water equal quantity, and then again 4 liters and this. Okay, so as per the first method, total pure liquid is 20. 1 minus 4 by 20, and this operation is happening twice, so it will be square, so 1 by 5. So 5 minus 1, that is 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 into 4 by 5 into 20. 5 4s are 20. 64 by 5. This is the amount of pure liquid left, and this is what it is asked. So 64 by 5, it will be 12.8. So that is option B. We can solve this using ratio now. What is 4 out of 20? That is 1 by 5. So if my pure liquid is 5, 1 I am replacing. So this is left with 4. Again 4, again 5, and this is 4. So total is 25, and this is 16. That means pure liquid was 25, and amount of liquid left is 16. So this 16 is left. So 25 is the quantity initially of pure milk, which is given as 20. So 25 value is 20. So one value will be 20 by 25. We need to find the left amount of liquid, that is 16 units. So multiply this by 16. This is you can solve like 4 by 5, and this 16 is as it is. The 16 4s are 64 by 5. Again the answer is 12.8. So I prefer using the ratio method for all these type of questions. Next one. Now read it. A milkman mixes 10 liters of water in 40 liters of milk. That means if this is the tumbler, in that there is already 40 liters of milk, the milkman is adding 10 liters of water in that. Fine. Now after selling 1/4 of this mixture, he adds water to replenish the quantity that he had sold. What is the current ratio of water to milk? Now read it very carefully. The same thing is happening after selling 1/4 of this mixture. Now if you see, what is this mixture total? Total mixture is 50, right? So now I'll write like this: milk, water, mixture. Milk was 40, water was 10, total is 50. Now it's saying after selling 1/4 of this mixture. That means 1/4. Okay. So 1 by 4 of 50, that is 12.5. So I have to draw 12.5 here, and these milk and water will be drawn in terms of ratio only. So what is the ratio? 40:10. The ratio is 4:1. So milk will be coming out in this ratio 4 by total is 5 and into 12.5. This is how milk will come out, right? And secondly, if you focus, water will come out in the same way, minus 1 by 5 into 12.5 into 12.5, because I know that the total mixture is same. So mixture is 50 minus 12.5. Okay. Now if you see, 5 2s are 2.5 into 4. So 40 into 25 4s are 10. 25 4s are 100 to 2.5 4s are 10. So it is left with 30. And this is 2.5. So 10 minus 2.5, it is 7.5. 50 minus 12.5, it is also 37.5, which is validating the question. What is asked now? It is asking you find the current ratio of water to milk. So this is water and this is milk, and this is happening one time only, right? Acha, one more thing, we skipped this part. We have withdrawn this 12.5. Okay, now he is adding 12.5 as well, adding the same quantity of water to replenish the quantity. Like whatever he has lost, he has to make the same. So 12.5 water will be added. So pure water will add in pure waters, So this is 50, and now this is 20, and this the milk will remain same because milk is not been added. So this is 20, this is 30. What is asked? Current ratio of water to milk. So water is 20, milk is 30. So what is my answer? 2:3. 2:3 has to be my answer. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. Now this is the first way. So what is my answer? It is option B. Let's solve this question with the second approach. So second approach is 10 liters, this 40 liters. So total is 50. Fine. So total is 50. So 1/4 of 50 will be 12.5. And this is basically 1/4. So we can write it like this. That okay. 4 was the actual amount of milk and 1 was the water. Now, after selling 1/4 of its mixture, he's adding water, right? So the same one quantity is taken out and then replaced as well. So that means from 4, one quantity is gone. That means the amount of milk left is 3. Yeah, amount of C. So what is this? This is we can write pure milk ratio wise, and this is what? Milk left. So this was 4, this is 3 left now. That means what is the amount of water present? So if milk left is 3, it was purely 4. That means 1 must be the water replaced, right? So what is asked? So 4 is the pure milk, and this is 3 is the milk left. Now you can see 4 means actually it was given as total mixture is 4 was actually 40, right? So this is 40. This is pure milk. Remember, this is pure milk, so we can't take it 50. So this is 40 liters. So 4 value is 40. That means 1 value is 10. Right? So milk left is how much? 3 into 10. That is 30. Now, you see, amount of milk initially was 40 and now the milk left is 30. And in that, what we have done? That means 1 is the water replaced. So what is the quantity? 1. 1 value is 10. That means 10 is water replaced, plus we have also added this 10 water initially, guys. That means what is the ratio? This is water. See, 10 is replaced, 10 we have added initially. So total water is 20. So the ratio is again 2:3, which is second option. So you can solve it like this as well. Alright, 9 liters out of 90 liters are replaced with an equal quantity, again 9 liters, and concentration of milk in this. That means again milk is replaced with water. So just I'll solve with the ratio method now, as I hope you are familiar with that method now. So 9 by 90, it is 1/10. That means originally water was 10, 1 replaced and added. So it is left 9. Again, it is happening 10:9. Now this was pure milk and this is left milk. So this is 100, this is 81. What is asked? It is asking you find the final concentration of milk after the second iteration. So you can see total milk was 100, yeah, and now the milk is 81. That means what is the final concentration? 81, yeah, 81, and the total was 100. So what is the percentage, guys? It is also 81. It is also 81. So answer is B option. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. 81 is the quantity of milk left, and actually also it was 100. So what is the concentration now? From 100 it is 81. That means it has become 81%. This is my answer, right? If you solve this using that method, like 90 into 1 minus 9 by 90 happening twice. Again the same thing. 90 into 10 minus 1, 9. So 81 by 100. So what is the milk left? You can check. It is 9 by 10. So this is the amount of milk left. That is 729 by 10. So it is 72.9. What was the actual milk? It was 90. So what is the percentage? 72.9 by 90 into 100. If you see, this decimal will be gone with this. So 9 8 is 72, and again it is giving you 81. But the first method was better because it was giving us the straight answer. Because we write the ratio only for pure milk and the left milk. So here the left milk was 81, pure was 100. That means it has become 81% of 100. So the first method was more reliable in this question and even most of the questions. Next one. A vessel is completely filled with petrol. Okay, again, in this vessel, there was only petrol. 10 liters is drawn and 10 liters is replaced with kerosene. So kerosene, we are replacing 10 liters. Again, this is happening. Now it's a new type. After the second iteration, so 2 times we are doing the process, and afterwards, after the second time, the ratio of petrol and kerosene is 49 by is to 32. Be very careful, okay? So it is saying that 49 is to 32 is the ratio of petrol and kerosene left. Okay, that means you know one thing, that petrol is 49 and kerosene added is 32. So what should be the total now? This is petrol left, yeah, and this is kerosene added, we can say. And whatever, we know that whatever petrol was going out, the same quantity of kerosene was added. That means if I add both these two, that means I can get my total quantity of liquid, because from 81 only the ratio of petrol is left is 49 and the kerosene added is 32 only. This thing you have to understand. Okay, now let's come to the question. 10 liters. So what is 10? Fine. So if you solve this question using the previous approach, that formula, then you will solve like this. Okay, we don't know the actual quantity of capacity of the vessel, like what is the pure quantity of liquid present initially, but let's take it x. So 1 minus, what is y? 10 by x. This is the quantity of pure liquid left divided by total. So here also, what is the total quantity? It is 49. And what is the total, guys? Because x is the total, so I have to take it 81. Now you can solve it. I hope you are understanding, and this is square because it is happening twice. Why I have done this x dividing? Because the total is 81 and I need to find this x. Till I will not cancel this x, I will not be able to find it. So now divided by the total, this is the amount of petrol left and this is the total quantity of initial liquid, okay, or initial petrol. So it is 1 minus 10 by x whole square, 49 by 81. You know this is square, so if I eliminate this 1 minus 10 by square, if I put this square root both sides, so this will be 47 by 9. So I can write 10 by x. This is 1 minus 7 by 9. This is further 9 minus 7, 2 by 9. So 2 5s are 9 5s are 45. So x value is 45 liters, which is option B. Right? So this is the method, which is the formula method. Now let's solve this question using the ratio method. Ratio method says, listen very carefully. Again, this is petrol left, this is kerosene added. So what is the ratio? It is 49, which is petrol left, and this is total. Total is 81, right? Or you can write it like the total was 81, petrol left is 49. Now please listen to my words. what value I should do 2 times, which is giving me 81. What value I should do square, which is giving me 49, because here the operation is done twice again. That means basically what I'm saying is, if the operation is done twice, okay, mark my words, if the operation is done twice, then take the square root of these numbers. If it could have been done thrice, take the cube root. 4th time, so 4th root. 5 times, 5th root. So what is the cube root? Square root. It is 9 and it is 7. That means total liquid pure total liquid of petrol was 9. Now it has come down to 7. That means what amount has been replaced? Can I say? Yes, I can say that 9 was the total petrol, 7 is the petrol now. That means 2 units, 9 minus 7 is gone or replaced. And this value of 2 is given in the question as 10 liters. So it is 2 value is 10 liters, which is the replacement quantity. So one value will be 5. It is asking you the capacity, which means the initial quantity. So if one value is 5, can you find 9 value? 9 into 5, that is 45 liters. That is option B. Option B is my answer. It's a beautiful question, beautiful concept. All right, next one. A milkman puts 120 liters of pure milk in the container. He removes 30 liters of solution and replaces it with an equal quantity of water. Okay, so in the previous question also, this word will always be present, equal quantity of water. Like if this is not given, like replaced with kerosene, the meaning is same, that whatever quantity of 10 liters is drawn, that is replaced. Replaced itself means equal quantity. Equal quantity is given to neutralize the ratio, or to neutralize or to make the total same. So here again the same thing, 120 liter of pure milk and 30 liters is gone and 30 liters water is added. Again 30 liters gone, again 30 liters of water is added. Concentration of milk in the container now. Let's try. So what is 30 by 120? It is 1 by 4. That means I can say, if 4 is my pure liquid, pure milk, one quantity I am taking out and replacing, and one I am giving back. So 4 is the total and 1 gone, that means 3 is left. Again, this is happening again. So 4 is to 3, right? And so 2 times, so it is 16 is to 9. That means 16 was the pure milk. This is pure milk. And this is milk left. So this is 9, right? Equal quantity of water. What will be the concentration? Let's find concentration of milk in the container. So the milk is 9 out of total is 25. Sorry, 9 not 25. Total is 16, right? Because it's talking about the total. So total was 16. So 9 by 16 into 100, and you know that will be coming as 4 4s are 16. 4 25s are, if we solve 225 by 4, it will be 56.25%. So basically in this question only 1% is there, which is giving you 56.25. There is no other option. So this is my final answer. But for the sake of the concept and for the sake of learning, we will solve the next part of the question as well. I hope this concept is clear. So 9 parts out of total 16. See, total is not 25, total is 16. 9 is the left, 16 was the initial. So this is, 9 by 16 is 56.25 only actually. So you can do it directly. Now let's come to the next part. It's saying, if he repeats the process till the concentration of milk container below 30%. Now you can see that after doing 2 times, the concentration of milk is 56.25. It is saying how many times we have to do this operation so that the concentration goes below 30%. Let's find. If the concentration has to go below 30%, so it should be like 4 is to 3, 4:3. We have checked, it is just 56.25. So we have to go one step ahead. So let's check 4:3. So it is 64 and it is 27. 27 2s are 54. It is not 30. Like 27 by 64. Is it 30? No. 27 by 81 is 30. So it is more than 30%. So we have to go one step ahead. Okay. Let's try it one more time. It is 4. It is 3. Now 4 to the power 4. If you multiply 256 and it is 81. Is 3 to the power 4 is 81. So is this 1/4? It is 81. 3s are 243 and it is more than that. So this is also greater than 30%. So 4 times also could not be my answer. Now let's solve for 5 times. Let's take one more time 4 and then solve. So if it is one more time, operation is done. This is 4 to the power 5, that is 1024, and 3 to the power 5 is 243. Now you can check 243 by 1024. Is this 1/3? I mean 30% is basically 3 by 10. So 243 into 3 has to be 729. Yes, it is 30%. If you solve 30% of this will be like see, if you check this, we have already checked this. So this is more than 30%. So what is 30% means? They should be 3 by 10. So if this is 3, this should be 10. And this is little less than 10, right? So if you solve it, it is little less than 10. So this is 5 times is my answer. Are you getting why not 4 times? Because even if you solve 27 by 64 into 100, if you solve this, it will be greater than 30%. 81 by 256 into 100, again it is more than 30%. But 3 to the power 5, 243 by 1024, it will be less than 30%. So answer has to be 5 times. So this question is also important. Okay, next one. From a container containing pure ghee, now we have a ghee, 30 liters drawn out and replaced with dalda, again repeated once more, so 2 times. Okay, now what is the pure ghee quantity and what is the quantity of left ghee? That we need to write. So pure ghee was 16. Is it? No. Pure ghee has to be 25 because 16 is the amount of ghee left and 9 is the dalda which has been replaced for ghee. So total has to be 25. Now the left part of ghee must be 16. And as I said, if this operation is done once more, that means take the square root. So it should be from 5, it has come down to 1 and come down to 4. So what is the quantity replaced? That is 1, and 1 value is given as 30 liters. So it's saying what is the quantity of the pure ghee. So pure ghee is 5. So 1 is 30. So 5 has to be 150 liters. So that is 150, option D, right? So this is another question. Now next one, a vessel is filled with liquid, 2 parts of which are water, 3 parts oil. This we have done already by this method. 2 parts of water, 3 parts oil. So this is water, this is oil. How much mixture? When mixture is drawn, the ratio remains same and replaced with water, half water, half oil. That means both the ratios are same. We have done this question already with ratio. Now we will do this question using alligation. So you see, from here to here mixture was withdrawn. So the ratio will remain same. From here to here, it is replaced with water. So water should change. So for that, this oil should be same. So if this oil should be same, let's make it same. Multiply this by 3. This by 3. So what is the new ratio? See why I'm multiplying by 3? Because this water is changed, but oil is not. So I am just making this oil same. So if this is 1, if I multiply this by 3, it will be also 3. So what is my new ratio? 3:3. 3:3. Right? This is my new ratio. So 1 This is fixed now, right? This is fixed. You can see 3 to 3 fixed. So what is the amount of quantity of water? It is 1, right? 1. It is saying how much mixture must be drawn. So if I am adding 1 water, I know that if this is my container, if I'm adding 1 water, before that I have taken 1 liter of mixture also. That means this one is the quantity of the replaced water as well as the mixture which was drawn. And what is the total here? 3 plus 3, the total is 6. That means 1 part I have replaced out of 6, which is C option. So we have not done this way, right? Replaced quantity we have not done, but we have done this type already in the previous sessions. So this is how this could be done with the first method. Second method, alligation, 2 parts of which are water, 3 parts oil. So if I take let's say oil as my preference, so 3 parts are oil out of 5, and I am adding water, so it should be 0. This is water, and overall half 1:1. That means oil ratio will be 1/2 as well as water ratio will be 1/2. And to make it simple, I have told you, take the LCM of the denominators, that is 10. 5 and 2 LCM is 10. So this is 5, this is 6. So this is basically 6. This is 0. And this is 5. So this is 5, this is 0. Now alligation says 5 minus 0, 5, 6 minus 5, 1. So what is this now? See very carefully. This is the pure and this is the replaced quantity. This is the replaced quantity of water. So you are replacing 1 quantity out of the total 6 quantity. So this is my answer, 1/6. This is the second method, alligation method, for this type of particular question. All right, let's do one more. A butler stole wine from a butt of sherry which contains 40% of spirit. So this is the first type. He stole it from 40% of spirit. He replaced it with wine which had 16% of, so this is the replaced and this is the stolen wine. Okay, and this is the replaced wine quantity percentage wise, but total is of 24%. So apply alligation. 24 minus 16 is 8. 40 minus 24 is 16. So this is 1:2. Now you can see that 2 is the quantity replaced out of the total. What is the total? Total is 3. That means 2/3 has to be my answer, right? So this question to be done by alligation method. This also we have done using ratio, like 2 liquids A and B, the ratio was 5:3. Some mixture is drawn and filled with B, the ratio will remain same. We have done this as well. Now after addition of B, the ratio has become 5:7. So if this is 5:7, that means this should be 4. What we are adding is 4 units we are adding. This milk is same, or liquid A is same. We are adding is water. If you are adding water, 4, and this 4 is given as 8 liters. So 1 is 2 liters. If 1 is 2 liters, then you can find the original. So this is 8. So if this 5 plus 3, 8 means 16 liters, and we have withdrawn 8 liters also. So 16 plus 8, this was 24 liters. In 24 liters, it's saying liquid A initially, so ratio was 5:3. So total is 5/8. 8 3s are 3, 5s are 15. So 15 liter is the quantity of A in the liquid initially. This is the method we have already done. So let's solve this question using the second approach, that is mixture alligation method. Mixture we have done by ratio. So if you focus on alligation, you know the ratio will remain same. So pick up anything. Let's say if I focus on liquid A, what is my ratio? 5/8. I am replacing it with B. So this is B and this is 0, because I have taken this preference as A. So I'm adding B, so it will be 0. Right. Next overall is again A, so it is 5 by 12. So taking the LCM, 8 and 12 LCM is 24. So it is 10, it is 15. So this is becoming 15. I hope you're getting why I'm adding 0 here, because I am replacing the mixture with B, but I am taking the base as A, like 5 by 8. It is A. Here 5 by 12, it is again A, right? I'll show you using the base as B also in the next way. So it is how much? 5 by 8 into 24, that is 15. And 5 by 12, it is 10. So what is the ratio? 10 minus 0, it is 10. 15 minus 10, it is 5. So what is the ratio? 2:1. That means 1 is the replaced quantity, 2 is the original quantity, 1 by 3 is replaced. So it is not asking that how much you are replacing, but it is saying that total initially. So you see, one value is 8 liters, which is what we have replaced, right? 8 liters of mixture is replaced with B. So if 1 is 8, what is 2? 2 has to be 16. So 16 liter was the original one. 8 liter we have replaced, right? So what should be the total? It should be 24 liters. That means actually in the beginning, it has to be 24 liters. And what is the ratio in the beginning? 5:3. And it is asking you for A, so 5 by 8. That is again 15 as the answer. So I hope you are getting this point. Last point again. 8 liter is the quantity we have replaced. 16 liter was of pure A, pure liquid. It's not A, remember, it is total A plus B. Total A plus B. And I am replacing 8. So total A plus B has to be 24 initially. Again, I am taking base as A. It is not only for A, it is for total. Okay. So 16 liter is A plus B, whereas 8 liters I am replacing, adding. So total has to be in the beginning has to be 24. And if it is asking initially ratio of A, so quantity of A, so 5 by 8, 5 by 8. Now I'll solve this question using base as B. B is 3 by 8. This is initial. And now it is, I am replacing it with B, so it has to be 1. So this is the replaced quantity. Overall is 7. This is B, right? 7 by 12. Now multiplying this, it is becoming 24. It is also 24. So it is also to be multiplied by 24. So it is becoming 9. It is becoming 24 only. It is becoming 7 2s are 14. So it is 14. Now just subtract 24 minus 14, 10. 14 minus 9 is 5. So again you can see the ratio is 2:1, where 1 is the replaced quantity. Its value is given as 8 liters, which is replaced with B, and 1 is 8 liters. So 2 has to be 16 liters, and the total initially has to be 24 liters. The same thing. From 24, find the ratio of A, 5 by 8, again it is 50, right? So all are brilliant ways. Whatever way you like, you can solve. A jar full of whiskey contains 40% alcohol. Part of whiskey is replaced by another containing 90% alcohol. Fine. So this is the first part, which is having 40%. Second part having 19%. Overall part is 26. It's saying quantity replaced. The same type. So this is initial and this is your replaced quantity. Now just find it. 26, 40, the difference is 14. What is the difference? It is 7. So ratio is 1:2. It is saying whiskey replaced. So this is the replaced. 2 is replaced from the total. 1 is the value which is which was initial. 2 we have replaced. So total has to be 3. So answer has to be 2:3 or 2 by 3. Okay, let's come back to the same type again. 10 liters drawn, how much time? 3 times, 3 more time. That means total 4 times. So the amount of liquid wine left is 16 is to 65. Again, focus. Now I'll solve this question using ratio only. So I am left, wine is 16, right? Wine left is 16 and water is 65. That means I can say wine is 16, water is 65. So total has to be 81. So I can say total pure wine was 81 and wine left is 16 now, right? And this is done after 3 more times. That means this operation is done 4 times. I have told you, if this is done 4 times, take the 4th root and take the ratio. What is 4th root of 81? That is 3. 4th root of 16, that is 2. That means pure wine was 3. The wine left is 2. 1 is the quantity which is replaced and added. What is given? 10 liters are drawn. This one value is 10 liters. It is asking you how much wine did the cask hold initially. So one value is 10. So 3 value must be 3 into 10. That must be 30 liters. I hope it is clear. So when the ratio is given, solve using ratio method. Same type. 8 liters drawn out, again 8 liters drawn out, water, again the ratio. Milk and water after 2 operation is this. So if milk is 9 left, total has to be 25, right? Total has to be 25 and this operation is done 2 times, 2 operations. So it has to be square root. This was pure milk. This is left milk. So it is from 5, it has come down to 3. Yeah. And if it is coming down to 3, what is the quantity replaced? That is the difference of the 2. So 2 value is given as 8 liters. So 1 value is 4 liter. As you know, 2 4s are 8. Quantity of original mixture means this 5. So 5 value has to be 5 into 4. That is 20 liters. That is option C. All right, next one. 9 liters drawn from vessel full of wine filled with water. 9 liter again. Now again the 16 is to 9. It is wine now. So wine now is 16. Wine actual was 16 plus 9. It is done 2 times. So take the ratio, square root. 5 is to 4. That means 1 is the value which is replaced. Its value is given as 9 liters. So original vessel means it is asking for 5. So 5 will be 5 into 9. That is 45 liters, option C. Next one. From a container full of pure alcohol, 20% is replaced. Now you see 20% is 1 by 5. As you know that 1 by 5. 21s are 25s are. If the total pure alcohol was 5, 1 is replaced. So alcohol left will be 5 minus 1, that is 4. It is repeated 2 more times. More means total 3. So 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. This is the ratio. That means the total was 125 and it has come down to 64. At the end of third operation, the quantity of pure alcohol reduces to what? Fine. So this is the quantity of pure alcohol I'm having. What is that? That is 64. So 64, and this was the actual value. 64 out of 125 is what percent? So you know, its half is actually 62.5. It is little more, so it should be little more than 50. It can't be 58. So option C is my correct answer. Even if you solve it, you will get it as 51.2. So if sometimes percentage is asked, then also you can just take the value 64 out of this into 100. This is for percentage. So all the variety I'm covering so that in these questions you will never face any trouble. Vessel full of 864 liter milk, 144 is taken out and replaced. That means 144 is replaced with 864. If you check, it is basically 6 times. That means if 6 is the total pure, 1 I am replacing, so 5 will be left. This is repeated 2 times, so I can say 6 is to 5. and it is third replacement, so please change it. It is 2 more times. Okay, so this has to be 6:5 3 times, so total is 216. Here it is 125. What I am giving is total full of 864. So 216 value is given now, that is value is given as 864. This is the original pure milk, right? So this is 16 4s are 64, 2 4s are 8, so one value is 4 liters. It is asking you milk left, so this is the quantity of milk left. One value is 4 liters, so 125 value also will be 125 into 4, that is 500 liters. That is option B. All right, 17th question. 30% of milk is replaced with water, 2 times more operation is done. Let's solve it. So 30% means 3 by 10. So if original is 10, 3 subtracted, 7 is left, and it is done 2 more times, so total is 3 times. So actually I had 100, which was pure milk. This is milk left, right? Now this is 343. Now what is given? Full of 2000. That means this value, which is actually 1000, it was actually 2000, which is one value is 2, as it is double of this. So if one value is 2, it is asking you the final amount of milk in the vessel. This is the final amount of milk, so double this also, as 1 unit is equal to 2 liters. So 343 will be equal to 343 into 2. That is it is 686. It is 686 liters, which is option A, right? Next one, 40% is replaced. Fine, let's find it. 40% is replaced. 40% is 4 by 10, which is basically 2 by 5. So 5 is the original, 2 gone, that means 3 is left. Same process 4 times. So it is 5 3 5 3, and you already know that it is happening 4 times, so you can directly write, okay, 5 is to the power 4 and 3 is to the power 4. What is 5 to the power 4? 625. What is 3 to the power 4? 81. Now what is given? There is 486 milk left. Fine, if milk left, that means it's talking about 81. So 81 value is 486, that is 6 times. So total quantity initial has to be 625, because we know this is pure milk, this is left milk. Left milk is this, which is 6 multiple, so this will also be 6 multiple. So 36, something little more than 36, so this will be 3750 milliliter, and you know that 1 liter has 1000 ml. So answer has to be, divide this by 1000, 3.750. Next one. Now sometimes we have a different quantities which are being taken out. So again, using ratio, it's very simple. 90 liters of milk, 15 liter milk is taken out. What is 15 by 90, guys? It is 1 by 6. Okay. Next, 18 now replaced by water. 18 liter is taken out, replaced. So what is 18 by 90? That is 1 by 5. Next, 6 liter is replaced. 6 by 90, that is 1 by 15. And finally 10 liter, and then all are replaced by water. So I'm not reading them, as I know the framing of the question is same. So it is 10 by 90 means 1 by 9. Now let's write them in the ratio. First, from 6, 1 we have replaced. So it is from 6, 5 is left. Next, from 5, 1 is gone. So it is 4. Next, from 15, 1 is gone. So we are left with 14. Next, from 9, 1 is gone. So we are left with 8. Now, if something cancel in cross, you can cancel it. Like 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. Yeah. And afterwards, you can write 45 into 9. So here it is 45 into 9, and it is 14 into 16. I'm not multiplying it. Maybe something gets cancelled, so I can cancel. Now, at the end of fourth process, the 4 processes are done. Amount of water in the mixture. See, again, focus. It's asking you water, not milk this time. Or the pure quantity of liquid. So it is asking you water, so go as per the instruction. So this was pure milk, this is left milk, the remaining, the difference must be the remaining part. So, and now let's equate this. 45 into 9 is the actual, so here the actual is 90 liters of milk. So this one value will be 45 2s are 90. So I can say 2 value is equal to 9. So 1 value will be equal to 2 by 9. Okay. So this is 14 into 16. That is, just multiply. This is 14 6 84. And 14 plus 8, 224. So this was 224. Now, what was this? 45 into 9, it was 405, right? So I can say that this quantity was 405. It has come down to 224. What is the difference? It has come down to 224. So this is 224. 224, I just multiplied all. So this is the amount of water. 5 minus 4, 1. 10 minus 2, 8. And this is 2. So one value was 2 by 9. Can you find 281 value? Yes, I can. So it is 5, 4, 1. 10 minus 2, 8. So 3 minus 2, 1. Sorry, 181. So 181 value will be 2 by 9 into 181. That is 362 by 9, so somewhere 40 point something. So this is option C. Option C is my answer. Next one, jar full of milk replaced with 26.66% of milk, and this is happening 3 times. Yeah, and this is the left. Okay, fine, the same thing. So convert this 26.66%, that is 20% plus 6.66%. So 20% is 1 by 5, 6.6 is, please remember, it's 1 by 15. So I multiply this by 3, this also by 3. So this is becoming 3 by 15 plus 1 by 15. So this is 4 by 15. That means 15 original, 4 I am replacing it. So this is why I have done this. So now you can write it. Original milk, pure milk, and left milk. So it is 15, 4 I am subtracting, so it is left with 11. And this is happening 3 times, so I have to write it 3 times. Although I can directly cube it, right, if you are well versed with it. What is 15 cube and what is 11 cube? 11 cube is 1331. What is 15 cube? 15 cube is 3375, guys. So this type of calculative question are also coming. Now, what is given? See, there was only 6655 milk left. This is the milk left, which is given as 6655. So if you multiply 13 5 is 65, this is exactly 5 times. So this also has to be exactly 5 times, right? So just solve it. 75 5s are 375. It should end with 75. Only one option is there, so it has to be 616875, and it's in liters, it's in ml. So dividing by 1000, it will be option A. As we already know, 1 liter as 1000 ml, right? So dividing it this ml by 1000, we'll get option A as our answer. All right. Next one, from a container of mustard oil, 18 liter of mustard oil is taken out and another type of mustard oil is replaced. So this happening 3 times, and yeah, final ratio is given as 6561 is 2. So the mustard oil left is this, and the new mustard oil which we have added is this. So I can write is, what is the total? Total, if you add, it will be 1, then 6, 8, 14. So it will be 14641. So this was the total vessel, the total quantity of mustard oil. Okay, the first one. And now I am left with 6561. This is the mustard quantity left. Okay, this is mustard. Now it is happening 3 times more. That means we have to take 4th root. So what is the fourth root of this? What is the fourth root of this? So fourth root of this is 11, and this is 7 to 9 into 9. So this is 9. So this is what you need to understand in this question. So what I am replacing? I am replacing 2, which is given as 18 in this question. So we can directly solve. 2 value is given as 18. So 1 value is 9. What is the actual quantity? Initial amount of mustard oil given. Initial was 11. So 11 into 9 must be 99 liters. That has to be option B. A beautiful question. All right, next one. A vessel full of wine, 53 liter of wine is replaced, taken out and replaced by water, and 3 times more. Fine. At the end, what is the ratio of wine and water? So wine is this. So we know wine left is this, and the total is how much? Just add 6 plus 5, 11, and 9 plus 1 is 0, and it is 24. So this is what the amount of pure wine and the wine left, right? So it is happening 3 more times. That means I need to take the fourth root of this, and to take the fourth root of this, I know this is 49 square. So 49 square means 7 square is 49. So I can write this as 7 to the power 4. Taking fourth root, this is coming as 7. And 1296 is basically 6 to the power 4. So it can be fourth root is 6. What I am replacing? I am replacing one quantity, which is given as 53 liter here. So 1 unit is 53 liter, asking final amount of wine in the vessel. So final amount of wine. So this is the final amount of wine. In the previous question, initial was asked, in this final. So this is 6. 6 value will be 6 into 53. 3 6 are 18, and 3 5s are 15 plus 1. 6 are 30 plus 1, 31. So final amount of wine in the vessel at the end. So 6 units we need to find it. 6 to the power 4. Yeah. So please change the answer. It has to be 318. Let's make this as the E option, because maybe I have written the answer, maybe taking this 7 in mind. So 7 into 53 will be 371, which is second option. But this could only be possible when the initial amount of wine is asked. So please change the answer, or either change the question. If final amount of wine is asked, answer has to be 53 into 6. This is the final amount of wine. Okay. And if initial, then 371 is fine. But here it's the answer should be E option, which is 318 liters. Next one. Again the same type. How many liters of mixture from 90 liter bottle full of 90% concentrated milk has to be replaced with water so that 60% is the new concentration? So actually it was 90%. I am replacing it with water. So water is 0%. Overall is 60%. So what is my, this is the initial and this is the replaced value. Okay. So it is how much? 60 minus 0, 60, and 90 minus 60 is 30. So it is 2:1. That means one quantity I am replacing. This 2 quantity was the actual one. Then I replace this one. The total is 3. And total 3 is given as 90 liter bottle. Yeah. So 1 is how much? 30 liter. And this is what I have replaced. 1 is 30 liters. This is my answer. You can solve this question using that method also. We are left with the 60% of milk. Actual was 90%. That formula, amount of pure liquid left is equal to X into 1 minus Y by X. So 90%, 60%, percentage cancel. Y is need to be found, and this X was actually 90 liters. So if you solve this, you will have your answer. This is 2, this is 3. If you solve this, you will have your answer. This is 2 by 3, and this is 1 minus, so this is Y. So this is 1 by 3, y by 90. So this is 3. So 3 3s are 90. So y has to be 30. This is also another approach. You can solve all these questions which you have already done, which you have done by allegation. So they are found easy by students when they solve using allegation. That's why I have told you using allegation. But again, you can use this method as well. All right, next one. There are two jugs, A and B, contain 50 liters each of milk and water. Be very careful, read the data properly. So there are two jugs, one is this, another is this. They are having 50 liters milk and 50 liters water. 10 liters of milk is taken. This is jug A, this is jug B. Okay. Now 10 liters of milk is taken from jug A. As we can see that this is having only milk, so this is replaced here. So 10 liters milk is going here in this jug B. Fine. So I'll be writing this components. So this is jug A, this is jug B. Okay. Now let's make a table first so that it's easy to understand. Let's make a table. Suppose this is the table, right? Yeah. And here it is. Let's try. So this is your jug A and this is your jug B. Let's write it. Jug A, jug B. After first operation. So let's write after first operation. I'll be writing milk and water here and milk and water here. Yeah. Let's try it. In this way, you will understand it better. So let's write. So initially it was in this vessel A, it was 50 liter of, this was A, 50 milk. So here I'll write this is milk, this is water, and this completely is A only, huh? So please, this is A only. This box is A, right? And similarly, let's say this box is B. Okay. This is milk, this is water, this is milk, this is water, right? So this is milk, this is water. Let's try. Now I'm rubbing this. So initially, what was the scenario? Scenario was 50 liters of each. So actually 50 liter milk was here, 50 liter water was here. So here it was 0 water, here it was 0 milk. This was the initial condition. After first operation, 10 liters of milk is taken from jug A. So from this A to B, so 10 liter of milk is taken. So now in this B it will be 10 and it is 50, and here it will be 40 and here it is 0. I hope this is clear. Now 10 liters of solution from jug B. Now you can see this mixture, this vessel B has a solution now, which is milk as well as water. So you know that from a solution, when we take out something or transfer something or add something, that will be, and that is a mixture, that will be added in the same ratio as the mixture. So what I'll do is, let's write it here, milk, water. It is 10 and it is 50. What is the ratio? 1:5. So if I am transferring this 10 liters again to jug A, it will be in the same ratio. This is my point. So from this milk 10 and water 50, it will be in the ratio 1:5. So let's transfer now. So this milk is 10 and water was 50. Now let's take it out. So this was 1, the ratio was 1:5. That means 1/6 into 10, and here 5 by 6, one part out of total 6, 5 parts out of total 6 into 10. So just take these numbers out. So if you take these numbers out, this is 3, this is 5, and this is 5, 6, so 50 by 6. These things have to be added up here. So you see, this water was 0 here, so water will be added as it is here. So here I will be adding this water, 5 by 6 into 10. And what is the water left here? This will be 50 minus 5 by 6 into 10. So it will be, to take 10 common, or let's write it 50 by 6, 25 by 3. So 50 minus 25 by 3, 150 minus 25, so 125 by 3. This is what we are left, right? And here it is 50 by 6. So I can write 50 by 6 means 25 by 3, which will be coming in water, right? From B to A. Now what about this milk? Let's write, because it's asking about milk. So basically we have to focus on milk only. So 10 minus 5 by 3. 10 minus 5 by 3. This is 30 minus 5. 25 by 3. That means this much milk will be left here. So 25 by 3. Right? And because minus 5 by 3 is gone here. So see, minus 5 by 3 milk is going from this second B box. So it will be added up as it is here. So plus 5 by 3, right? So plus 5 by 3, already 40 was here. So I can add it here directly, 5 by 3. So if I add it, it will be how much? 120 plus 5, that is 125 by 3. Now what is asked? The quantity of water in jug B. What is that? By water in jug B is 125 by 3. Jug A milk, that is also 125 by 3. You can see both these quantities are equal. That means both VB and VA are equal. A beautiful question. It is option A, right? Next one. From a barrel having 36 liters, 6 liters are drawn, replaced with water again. So 36 was this, 6 liter withdrawn. So again, different values are asked, which are withdrawn. So let's write it. First, 6 by 36, that is 1 by 6. Second, 12 by 36, that is 1 by 3. Third, 18 by 36, that is 1 by 2. Now write them in ratio. From 6, if you are replacing 1, 6 pure, 1 replaced, left is 5. Second part, 3 was the actual, 1 replaced, so 2 is left. Third part, 2 is extra, 2 was the original, 1 is replaced, so 1 is left. So what we are left, if something gets cancelled, you can cancel 3, rest we are not cancelled. So 3 3s are 9, 2s are 18, and it is 18:5. What is asked? From the barrel having 36 liters alcohol, that means initial value of alcohol is 36, which is here, we write the ratio of pure as well as left alcohol. So pure is 18, which is actually 36. So 1 value is 2 liters. So 5 value, this is alcohol left, right? So this is 5 into 2, 10 liters. So option C has to be my right answer. Next one. Okay. Amit bought 1,000 ml bottle of rum. On the first day, he drank 5% of the content in the bottle. That means on the first day, he will drink 5% of 1,000, right? And then replaced. Second day, he drank 10% of the total 1,000, because 1,000 he drank, and whatever 5% he drank, he replaced that back. So 10% of the total now. And similarly, like this, on the third day, he will be drinking 15%, then 20%, and so on. It is given on the 19th day like this. On the 19th day, 95% of 1000 is replaced. Okay, on the 19th day. On the 20th, the last day, everything is drunk. So he drank the entire bottle of rum. Okay, so basically it's saying find the total quantity of water he drank in the entire process. That means we need to add these all, and basically it's a series which we need to add from 5 to 95, and that will become our answer. So let's find it. You see, if you add all these, that means 1000 is common, and 5% plus 10% plus 15% plus up to 95%. Okay, so 1000 is there. If you take 5 common, that means 1 plus 2, and 95 is 19. So from 5 and then up to 19, you have to check what is the total sum, guys. What is the total sum? So this is going to be 1000 I have already taken common, 5 I have already taken common, 1 to 19. You know, from 1 to n, what is the total number of terms? Sum n into n plus 1 by 2, that is 19 into 20 by 2, and just you solve it, 10, and this becomes 95 into, this is 1000, right? So this is 95, 950, and it is percentage also, so this is 100, so total will be 9500. 95, 950, and 20 cancel, so 950 into 10, that is 9500. That means 9500 is the total quantity that he will drink in these 20 days. Container pure milk, R liters milk was drawn, replaced with water, R liters solution again replaced with water, and the same process and the same ratio. So the water initially should be 64 plus 225, that is 289, and water milk left, this is pure milk, this is milk left, that is 64, and as the process is done twice, I have to do the square root, that is 17:8. So what I am replacing? I am replacing 9 quantity, and this 9 is actually given as R. It's saying what fraction of the container capacity is what you are replacing. So I am replacing 9 out of total, that is 17. The option A has to be my answer. All right, last question. A bottle full of rum has 65% alcohol. Fine, 65% alcohol. Part of rum is removed and replaced, and having 44% alcohol, and now the total overall is 56% alcohol. That means what I am left with, this is initial, this is the part replaced. Just find out by allegation. It is 44, 6 and 6, 12, and this is how much, 9 I guess. So the ratio is 3 4s are 3 3s are 4:3. Fraction of the part replaced, that is 3 part out of 7 is replaced, that is option D. This is my final answer. So that's all for the session. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.